Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Coach Chris. Just wanted to take some time today to make sure that we get some content out on YouTube for some of the dribbling drills and the sheet that we sent out. If you haven't had a chance to get that sheet, please contact us and we'll get you guys that workout sheet. These are some really easy, fundamental dribbling skills that kids can work on from home, but also it helps out with some of our more advanced and skilled kids to stay sharp in some of their fundamentals as well. So, without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get this thing started. What we'll start off with is we'll start off with the pound set. Okay, so pound dribbles basically are just warming up my hands. Really want to emphasize the elbow moving the ball instead of just my hands moving the ball. The tendency that happens when my elbow stays in one spot is the ball needs space to travel, and it usually wants to travel away from my body. Okay, so in order for me to make sure that that ball stays in good relative distance and a good spot that I can dribble consistently, I have to make sure that my elbow is coming up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with one set of each of the things that are on your workout sheet so that you guys can see as a demo of what you guys should be doing while you guys are doing your workout. Okay, so this is our pound low dribble. Okay, pound low dribble. We're going to start off with our left hand. What you're going to do is you're going to use each set to do individual hands. So your set has a set of numbers on it. It says 10 with an L. That's 10 reps with the left hand. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our 10 reps with our left hand. We're going to start off with good body position. Okay, we don't want our shoulders leaning over our knees. We want our chest to be up. We want our head to be up as much as possible. We want our offhand to be out on top or over the surface of a chair. I use a chair because it really helps emphasize the height that I'm actually driving the ball in. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our 10 dribbles, nice and easy. Okay, that's a nice, easy pace. Now, if you're advanced, okay, you can speed up the pace. If you feel like 10 reps is not enough or it's not challenging you, you can go ahead and increase that rep count. Okay, you can do 20, you can do 30, you can do 50 if that's something that you feel like you can do to really help you accomplish feeling like you're getting a good significant workout or a challenge at that point. Okay, so we'll go ahead and demo the right hand case. Very, very simple. Now notice that the ball is not coming any higher than the chair seat for me. Okay, so I'm really trying to do my best job of keeping that ball right about my knee height. Okay. Really, really simple dribble, really starts to work and fire our hands, okay? So we'll go from there, we'll go into a mid-pound dribble. So the mid-pound dribble comes significantly higher above the knee, but it stays under my waist. Really want to drive that elbow going up and down, so I really can concentrate on that ball hitting the same or similar spot, so that I don't have to go chasing the ball all over the place, okay? So we'll do 10 reps with our left hand. This is a pound mid-dribble, okay? Great body posture, shoulders up, eyes up. Hand over the top, off hand up. We'll do right hand. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and face you so that you guys can see my shoulders. I'm not trying to really lean my shoulders while I dribble. Okay, so when I'm in a low pound dribble, my shoulders stay fairly deep. Okay, when I get into my mid dribble, okay, I really have to drive this elbow up in order for my shoulders not to sag or lean while I'm dribbling, okay? I don't want to give any indicator of what I'm going to get ready to do with the ball to a defender. Anytime that I change my body or anything like that, it alerts a defender something is changing and they're going to be a lot more ready to take advantage of taking space that I'm trying to create with the ball, okay? So we'll go from there right into our crossover. So a crossover is nothing more than just changing the ball between one hand and another hand. Okay? So on your crossover sets, there's no left or right hand reps because it doesn't matter what hand you start with because we're switching hands. We just want to look for a tendency to get about 10 good reps in. Again, if you feel like you want a deeper challenge or a more challenging experience during your workout, go ahead and increase that rep. Okay? Alright, nice tight crossover. So tight crossover means ball stays about chair height again, and I'm really going to try to work that ball to stay inside of my knees. Nice tight crossover, okay? Nice tight crossover. I'll go ahead and face you guys so you guys can see what that looks like. As much as you can, keep your eyes up and start trusting your hand, okay? If you make a mistake, it's not a problem. Grab your ball, reset your reps. Okay? Part of making a mistake is getting through the process of understanding what it it takes to start getting closer to success, okay? So that ball stays as tight as I can in between my knees. It's really trying to drive, moving that ball between a tight space really quickly, okay? So now we're going to a glide crossover. So a glide crossover is a little significantly different. The ball is actually going to come outside my knee, and my elbow is going to bring the ball up so my hands can keep a good placement on the ball as I get ready to swing. I'm also going to start really swaying my body. It allows me to move a little bit more comfortably with that ball, so I'm not stuck in one spot and trying to just stick my arm out and pull the ball when I'm really trying to allow that ball to have this time and space to travel before I move it again, okay? So this is our glide crossover, all right? If we do this right, the ball just kind of glides across my hand. I never want to grab the ball with a flat palm, okay? The tendency that tends to happen is that ball is round, it's going to roll up my arm, okay? It gets stuck on my wrist, now I have to pull it into my body, now I have to pick up the dribble, now I'm not as dangerous, okay? So I really want to do a good job of using my finger pads, okay? That's the mid part of your finger, not the tips, but the mid juicy part of that finger, okay? So again, this is our glide dribble. And I want you to notice how my elbows and my shoulders, I get to really bring my body closer in. Make a mistake, go right back into it. I really want to work getting my body comfortable with that ball in good rhythm. It doesn't have to be fast, but it does have to be in great rhythm, okay? I want to be nice and comfortable, all right? So that's our crossover glide dribble. The next thing I'm going to show you is our stationary between the legs. So this is a great drill because it really helps emphasize just being comfortable with your body when we're starting to get between our legs, okay? So I usually use the chair again because it really emphasizes bringing my hands down to a certain point. So one of the key things for going between the legs is having my back leg commit to being down, making sure that my back leg isn't pointed away from the direction that I'm dribbling, okay? So I want that back leg to be pointed in the same direction I'm dribbling. I also want to make sure that I bring the ball's in my left hand, my right foot's going to be in front of me. I want to make sure I bring that ball under the chair seat again. Make a mistake, get right back into it. So I really want to do a good job of bringing that ball under the chair seat, okay? So this is all we want to do with our stationary between the legs, okay? We're just really working on being comfortable with our body, staying nice and low, and bringing those hands down to a certain point and bringing the elbow up. So I'm going to switch legs again so you can see my elbow comes up with the ball, which allows the ball space to travel. If I leave my elbow down, that ball wants to go away from my body. When I bring my elbow up, the ball follows my hand. There's space for my ball to travel, okay? Still bringing that hand all the way down and delivering it, okay? So when I face forward, that's one rep. That's two reps. That's three. That's four. That's five. Really want to make sure that we're getting a great knee bend in our back, okay? Foot should be pointed opposite direction that we're dribbling, okay? Everything is a small detail that helps you out with the next thing that we need to work on to be successful, okay? So those are our stationary between the legs. That's a great transition to go into an X-based drill. Now, if you've been in our gym, you know the X-based drill involves our hexagons. Don't feel like you have to go out to Amazon and go buy a set of hexagons or anything like that. You basically can use anything. You can use cones, you can use tennis shoes, anything to basically give you an idea of where your feet should actually move. Now, what the X-based drill works on is it works on our positioning so that we can get ready to go between the legs and transition from that move into a standing move where we can now get ready to get to a jump shot. Okay? So what I normally do is with the ball in my right hand, I'm going to bring my left foot forward to go between the legs. Okay? As my foot hits the ground, I want my ball to touch my left hand when my left foot hits the ground. So it goes X, and then we come back, base. Okay? Now notice, I'm trying to pop both my feet off the ground together. Okay? It really helps with getting my body nice and comfortable, so now I'm not just moving my foot forward and I'm not ready to be explosive. A lot of our movement has to be built where we find some natural explosive drive and movement based upon what we're doing with our body position and posture. Okay? So again, we'll go opposite direction. I'll use my right foot. My left hand has the ball. My right foot's can just basically get yourself into a nice position again. If you're advanced, okay, you can go ahead and use a dribble. You can drop the ball and really work on the timing of bringing that ball around your knee and be ready to go back into a jump shot position. And that really helps out your feet work, okay? So again, this is our X base drill, stationary behind the back. Our stationary behind the back is just the same as what we do in our between the legs, okay? We're gonna bring our body to a nice comfortable position, almost mirroring like we're gonna sit down in the chair, okay? I wanna bring one of my hands left or right, okay? And all I wanna do is I wanna find a spot. You can use a comb, you can use a shoe, you can use anything that helps you out with remembering. I'm trying to bounce that ball in the same spot between my body. Really want to emphasize having your hands facing the same way, okay? When my hands face the same way, I can almost guarantee that I know exactly where that ball's supposed to be. So when I feel it in my finger pads, my elbow triggers to pull itself up and the ball follows my hand, okay? I'll show you from the back side so you can see what that looks like. We'll try not to mess up on this one. And that's all you want to do is just basically start to get into good rhythm of dribbling that ball behind your back. Okay? So those are our standing stationary warm-up drills. Now we're going to get into a little windshield wiper workout. Okay? So our windshield wiper workout allows us to now take some of those dribbles and put them into full movement. Okay? So we start off by just basically getting into a rhythm with a basic windshield wiper, okay? So a windshield wiper is when we're going to take the ball and I'm going to dribble inside my body. I'm going to use my foot to step forward. Then I'm going to pull that ball back outside my body and use my foot to move forward, okay? So really want to use the windshield wiper to really change the direction of the defender while I'm pressing forward, okay? Very important as an offensive player when you have the ball. We should use every dribble to press defenders to change their body position so we can open up new space for us. Okay? So a windshield wiper doesn't have to be fast at all. It's nice and comfortable. Step, 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 step. Okay? That's right hand windshield wiper. You're going to do 3 sets of that. Then you're going to come back and do your left hand. Or start with your left or do your right, whichever one you want to start off with. But again, it's the same emphasis. Ball is in my left hand, my right foot gets the activate. When I pull the ball back outside, my left foot gets the activate. Okay? So right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Really, really key is allowing my elbow to do a lot of the changing position of the ball and not just trying to work my hands and keep my ball at the same spot. Okay? So I really do a good job of moving this elbow and using these cones to show my body I need that ball to go across my body and come back across my body. Okay? That's our windshield wiper. Now, we're going to take that same windshield wiper, we're going to add a crossover. Okay? In your workout setting, the windshield wiper crossover, it's going to change hands. That's why we don't have a left or a right start. Okay? So what you want to do is just get your nice, comfortable 3 sets. So we'll start off with my right hand. We're going to go windshield wiper, crossover. Go right into another. Windshield wiper, crossover. Windshield wiper, crossover. Windshield wiper, crossover. Windshield wiper, crossover. Now from there, we're going to do a windshield wiper between our legs. Okay? So again, we're using those same things that we warmed up with in our last set of drills to really emphasize the same things and combo them with another set of moves. Okay? So this is our windshield wiper between the legs. We're going to do windshield wiper and then go between the legs. Windshield wiper 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 between the legs. Okay? We'll do another set. I really want you to see how my feet, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Okay? So I really have to do a good job of making sure that my feet are coordinated with my hands. It allows me to continually find space to attack defenders. Okay? Now, from there, we're going to do a windshield wiper behind. This one can be a little bit more difficult because you have to do a good job of moving your body forward. So we go windshield wiper behind our back. Thinking my hand's low enough. Windshield wiper behind the back. Windshield wiper behind the back. Windshield wiper behind the back. Step, step, behind the back. Let's try one more. Windshield wiper behind my back. 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 Okay? And again, practice makes perfect. As much as I want to make sure that you guys are doing the best, understand that failing is part of the process. Okay? So when you're failing, I don't want you to get frustrated. I want you to think about that frustration as focus. What do I need to focus on? Okay? If you can start to move your frustration into focus, you're going to be a lot more successful at getting through certain situations than a lot of people that are going to be around you. Okay? So frustration, substituted for focus. Alright, so that was windshield wiper behind. Now, we're going to go back into a windshield wiper cross, but we're going to add another cross. Now, because we're adding another cross, it's going to come back to my starting hand. So I'm going to start off with my left hand. I'm going to go windshield wiper, cross it to my right, cross it back to my left, and go right back into another windshield wiper. Okay? Windshield wiper, cross, cross. Windshield wiper, cross, cross. Windshield wiper, cross, cross. Step, 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 step. Okay? Really want to emphasize that stepping on the crossover, so my feet aren't staying still. They're continually finding space to move forward and press that defender to either back out or open up a new direction so that I can take advantage of it. Okay? Windshield wiper, cross, cross. Windshield wiper, cross, cross. Windshield wiper, cross, cross. All right? The next thing we're going to do is going to be a windshield wiper cross between. All right? So this is now something that we really have to be conscious about not bringing our body up too fast. Okay? The tendency when we do multiple sets of combos is we tend to make a move and then we want to stand up. Okay? That alerts our defender that something is changing. It also changes our body posture. So it's harder to move that ball when our leverage is moving up and down. Okay? So once we start our combos, we should just keep our leverage down as low as we can and use that power that we're building up to explode through defenders. Okay? So this is a windshield wiper, cross between. Windshield wiper, cross between. Windshield wiper, cross between. Windshield wiper, cross between. Okay? Now, this is going to be something that really has to be emphasized to make sure that you're doing a good job of that crossover actually coming across space. Okay? So I don't want to crossover where I'm not actually changing my space. Okay? Because the whole idea is I'm moving the defender so I can open up space to go through that space. Alright? So we'll start with the left hand, or we'll finish with the left hand. Windshield wiper, cross between. Windshield wiper, cross between. Okay? Really, really, really try to work on that elbow and try to keep those hands in position so you can wrap the ball around your knee to get right back into another. Alright? Now, we're going to do our last two. It's going to be windshield wiper, between, behind. Okay? So this is another one. It's going to stay on the left or the right hand depending on which hand I start off with, just like the last one. Alright? That's why you should have two different sets of left hand, another set of right hand. Okay? So this is windshield wiper, between, behind. We're going to go windshield wiper, between, behind my back. 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 We'll start off with the left, or finish with the left. Windshield wiper, between, behind my back. Windshield wiper, between, behind my back. Windshield wiper, between, behind my back. Alright? The last one we're going to do is we're going to combo all three. Okay? So this is what we call the sauce in our gym. Alright? So when you get to levels where you're comfortable making 2, 3, 4 dribble combinations, this is what we call the sauce. Okay? So the sauce is going to take our windshield wiper, use a crossover, use it between the legs, and finish it behind the back. Okay? Let's see if we can get it done. Windshield wiper, cross between, behind. Windshield wiper, cross between, behind. Windshield wiper, cross between, behind. Let's get one more. Windshield wiper, cross. Oh. Sometimes if you say it, it helps you out, but sometimes the hands and the feet, they want to do what they want to do. Okay? Windshield wiper, cross between, behind. Windshield wiper, cross between, behind. Alright? So, again, these These are really fairly simplistic moves that can be done from home, okay? It helps develop skills. It also helps keep skills sharp, all right? If you guys have any suggestions, any activities or any drills or anything that you guys want to see or you want to learn how to do, make sure you're hitting us up so we can figure out how to get that content out to you guys. I hope you guys have a great week.